guys.
Kyla, you keep doing.
Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Byron Vibes. This is Paris Atavia, my best beach. So, what you want to talk about, sis? Tell us what's up.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about all things beauty, fashion, music,
What you
just
stand
like
for?
creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do I stand for? I am just a person who enjoys being creative and fun and like expressing myself in different ways, whether that be through writing or filming videos or even like just doing little stuff. Like I'm really big on like being with my inner child, so I got a hula hoop. So I do like just like random fun stuff to stay creative.
What you do with the hula hoop?
Hula hoop.
Okay.
Like just like the waistline. I know some people.
I mean, people do things with who. I mean, I don't know.
No, I think some people do like the arms.
Yeah,
or like
and
the
then they do
neck,
like jump
or, like,
with it. And
yeah, I
stuff.
don't do that. Just like just a little waist.
That's fun.
Okay.
Period.
So you're big into social media. So like, I guess like what aspects? Like, what do you do? I don't know. There's so much.
No, there literally is so much. Okay, so like for me personally, I don't really say like I'm an influencer. I'm more like a content creator. I really like to just like make fun videos. I talk a lot about my hair, my fashion. I created an alter ego, so she has her own little set of content.
And what's her name?
Her name's Vivi. It stands for the Virgo Vixen. I'm a Virgo. And
Okay, so wait, tell me, you said alter ego?
Yeah.
So how do you, so if I were to go on your social media page, like, are you just like this girl? Like,
it's a mix of both. So like some stuff is Vivi, some stuff is Paris. And I feel like what makes us different is the reason why I created Vivi was because through content I wanted to be more confident in myself. Like sometimes you get scared, like you see other people posting stuff and you're like, oh, I can't do that. And I'm like, okay, so what would your alter ego do? I'm like, she would do content confidently. She would not care. She's sexy, she's cool, she's fun, like she's a 2000s girl. She loves fashion.
She
so
gonna post it and not care.
Literally, so
say.
like Vivi is like the one who's like a little bit more bolder, and then me, I'm just a really like calm, cool,
That's
sweet,
so cool.
quiet. So I'm like, we have like our different vibes. So I literally say like she because she's a different person. So I'm like, yeah. So I do a little mix of both.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I never met someone that does that. So that's actually, no, in a good way. Like, that's really cool.
That makes Paris Paris.
Yes.
And
no,
Vivi.
I think that's really cool.
Literally.
So with content creating, what exactly, I know you were just talking about Vivi.
Yeah.
Okay. I make sure. What exactly do you post? Like, I've never actually, I don't think I've seen your content. So that's why now I'm very curious.
Oh, yes. Okay, so like my Paris content is just like cute stuff. I really like to focus on like my clothes, like what I'm wearing. I'm super big into secondhand fashion, so I talk about like where I get my clothes from or how I style certain things.
Okay.
I talk about my hair because I do like my hair natural, and people are very interested in that. So I just
beautiful hair.
share about that. Thank you. And then Vivi, her stuff is more more of the like super creative vibes. She's super into like music videos, so her content is like music videos or like also fashion but in a different way, kind of just showcasing like the separate versions of like me.
That's so cool. That's pretty cool. And I think it's cool too where like you're kind of in a way, I guess, if I can say like, I don't say role playing, but in a way you are like a different character, which is really cool. So you can have fun. You could be creative with that and like kind of expand your imagination with that too.
No,
your creativity,
100%.
which that's pretty cool. It's kind of like you're creating like your own brand within yourself.
Literally, yeah. Because I'm like, she's me, but she's also her own person. Because I'm like, when people think of alter egos, they think like, oh, that's fake. That's like, no, who she is also who I am. It's just this, I'm turning that on to be more me, if that makes sense.
People like to watch that stuff too. Like with you being a content creator, I guess. Okay, so what do you, if you don't mind me asking, what do you post on?
Literally everywhere. I make YouTube videos. YouTube is more for like my long like vlog stuff when I travel or like tutorials or just talking kind of like this. And then Instagram and TikTok is where I kind of have more fun because that's where I really like show my fashion and different, just because it's like quick. So it's just like something punchy and fun. So yeah, I use literally everything. And then I also have my own blog, well, my own website. So on there too.
What's your website?
It's ParisAtavia.com.
Insert the
Period.
link right there.
So what is this website? Is it
Mhm.
just like exactly what you do, like just put together in one, basically?
No, I actually like write like whole different things. So it's kind of like, how to describe it? It's like if you watched a YouTube video, but then say you didn't want to watch something, you want to read instead. It's like kind of what
I'm the
I
one in the comments.
yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like every time on TikTok, YouTube, anything, if I see a video or like what's happening, I just go to the comments. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, so this happened. Okay, let's go
Yes.
back to watching it.
Exactly. So the blog, it's like it's not exactly like the YouTube video, but it's like I'll talk about the same things, but it's
Okay.
just written out. So like
Okay.
just so like I can diversify how I create, because like I said, I do really like to write, and I feel like reading isn't that big anymore. People should read
Yes.
a book, read.
You should always read.
But
Mhm.
but for the people who do still like to read, that's where I have my blog stuff.
That's so cool. Okay. Do you post on like TikTok and everything?
Oh yes, 100%. I love TikTok.
How many? Just because I'm curious. 'Cause
I
I'm on
don't-
social media.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
you probably know about
She
that.
goes,
Yes, I already know.
How many followers you got?
Exactly. I didn't even ask that. So that's the other thing. I'm super micro. Like I do like everything kind of just for fun. Like it's
Okay.
not
Like
big.
a hobby?
Well, yeah, it's a hobby. So
Okay.
but
cool.
the thing is I do want to grow. I work in
Mhm.
influencer marketing, so I know like how it works to like have a platform and get money and blah blah blah.
Manage
Right.
your
So
own
yeah,
stuff.
so I would love to grow, but like I'm micro and I don't really mind it. It's cute. And then I feel like I'm just building a community, which I really appreciate. So like even though we're small, we're mighty.
That's what
Yeah,
it is.
very
I
true.
mean,
I love
honestly,
that.
it's like with our podcast right now, you have to start yourself somewhere. It
Exactly.
could be like
Mhm.
our friend, we just had a couple weeks ago, Dallas. She's really, really big, like huge in the social media. And
Mhm.
I asked her, like, how'd you get started this? And she said, you know what, it's anybody who's famous. I mean, unless you're just born into it, but it's like you have to start off from somewhere.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like this podcast, we started a couple months ago.
Mhm.
We're at what? This is episode 21. We're at what, 85 subscribers now,
Yes.
and we just started a couple months ago. So it's like
Mhm.
people didn't know we started this until a
Literally.
couple months ago. Now it's like we're almost at 100 subscribers. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Love y'all.
We love support. But seriously, so it's like it takes time to grow, no matter whether it takes months,
Mhm.
years, but you're gonna
Mhm.
get there.
No,
you know?
100%.
So with your creativity, I mean, you can really make yourself as a brand, and
no, I know. So I'm definitely trying to like
the money talks.
get back into that, because I feel like sometimes I take breaks because I'm just like, oh, I'm stressed out, because it's a lot to do that
Mhm.
stuff.
and
But
constantly be on social
Especially
media,
all
on
the
your
time you keep up
phone.
with it all.
literally,
It's
yeah.
a lot, and it will make you like. One thing I've learned with being a podcast or just managing, social media platforms, TikTok, is like I'm really into like the analytics of things. Like you
Mhm.
want to see the viewers, how many views we got. Like we posted a video a
Mhm.
couple weeks ago, and like I was probably texting her every hour, just like we're at 1,000, we're at this views. We're at
But
this
we were texting each other because we
Just
would both
back-
get the notification.
Oh,
so we're just like,
yeah.
do.
Did you see that? Like it's cool though to like keep
Mhm.
up and like really see those things.
No,
So,
yeah, and that's important because like I said, like I do influencer marketing. We
Mhm.
focus a lot on like how people. So like the biggest
Mhm.
thing is followers don't matter at the end of the day.
Mhm.
What we actually look at is your engagement.
Yes.
Yes.
Like how many people are watching your stuff,
Mhm.
but how many people are actually engaged with your stuff, like commenting, liking, sharing it.
Mhm.
So followers, like it helps to have followers, but
It does,
you can
but the
literally be
actual
small
engagement,
and still
and
blow
still
up.
be going crazy.
Literally,
you can blow up overnight.
literally.
Like I swear to God, there's people like I have to bring it up, but actually they said that he was found guilty. No, not guilty. Where he was innocent. Did you guys hear about the guy that he had his court hearing and
Oh, yes.
what to talk about?
And he was on the phone.
He's like, "Oh, I'm about to pull over right now, right now." But
I'm
they found
pulling
he was
over
innocent.
right
Like, they
now.
actually said his license. I
Yeah.
think was it back in like 2022 or something.
Mhm.
So yeah, I beat lawsuit.
What?
Yeah, I just read
Yeah.
that, or it was on the. People were even saying like, "Damn, he just went viral for that." And now he's probably thinking like, "Where my check at?"
Right.
Like, for
Literally.
real, that'd be me. But it was me though.
It was
It
so
was
funny.
funny.
It was so funny. I feel bad because I'm like, dang, he about to be locked up his whole summer.
He was just trying to go to the doctor. Obviously, he wasn't trying to do nothing else. But I'm just like, why didn't you think to call at home?
Yeah.
Like, you could have avoided all this. You could have went to the doctor afterwards. Like,
He said, I'm pulling over right now.
The judge is
and
just
then they
like,
had his face going viral on the painting. They said,
that was funny.
Literally,
But I'm
I was-
glad he was found innocent. But
Mhm.
that was still pretty funny.
No,
though.
yeah.
And especially it's from Michigan.
It's always something like that.
People, I swear, out of state for Michigan, probably shaking their heads all the time.
No,
It's always
yes.
them.
Literally.
It's either us or Florida.
I was about to say Florida man goes
Florida
crazy.
got
Yeah,
some-
it's like Florida man caught doing this.
Like
Yes. Now here it's just. I don't know.
You never know.
No.
When you see a headline for Detroit, you really never know.
yeah.
Anywho, trying to bring that up. So we were just talking about going viral. Have you had any moments like that yet? Like doing all this stuff, or like what about like how many? Okay, I just YouTube. How many subscribers do you have?
I think I'm at like 325. So I'm
That's
like,
still super good.
I think once you
Yes.
hit 500, you start getting paid.
no, it's 1,000. Yeah.
Shit.
But you
All right,
know,
y'all follow my
get in
follow
there.
Follow
the
us,
podcast.
yes.
Subscribe.
Follow Paris too.
Right.
But yeah, it's 1,000, and then it's like a certain amount of watch hours that you have to get.
okay.
Yeah.
But once I feel like you hit that many subscribers,
you
you're
know,
gonna
people
get
will
those.
come.
Yes, you're
Mhm.
gonna get those. How long have you been doing this?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would have to say, I think I started my blog in 2017,
Oh wow.
and then I kind of started to branch off from there. So like 2017 started the blog. I think I also started making YouTube in 2017. They're
Mhm.
deleted, so you can't see them.
That's okay. All right.
Nope.
But I think that's when I started doing that, and then TikTok, like as soon as it came, 2019, and then Instagram since middle school. But like, that's everybody's been doing.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
so yeah, but like actually being more serious about it, I feel like I got a little more serious maybe like 2019.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are you? What else do you do besides this?
Like,
You were talking about like marketing and stuff.
oh, like work?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I have a lot of hobbies.
Okay, no, that's okay. We can talk about your.
Well, you
hobbies.
rather have hobbies,
Yeah.
honestly. Has something to do.
Literally,
Yes.
yes.
Mhm.
Because like you were just saying, like you do the podcast now,
Mhm.
and it's so good to just have other stuff to do besides
Yes.
work or just
Mhm.
like.
It's a nice sanctuary.
Exactly.
honestly.
But yeah, for work though, I do influencer marketing, and it's basically my job. I'm a producer, and I basically help the brands match with influencers, and then I help the
Oh
influencers
wow.
create the content for the brand. So I'm like the middleman between the brand and the
Girl, I'm
influencer.
about to have you help me out because I do that
Yeah.
stuff on
Mhm.
TikTok.
So yeah, so I know
Yeah,
like
help me
a
out.
lot. I know like all about contracting. I've learned how to negotiate. I've learned a lot about analytics and like just like what the brands actually look for. Because every brand has their own like thing that they want from
Mhm.
creators. So I feel like a lot of times people are like, I'm gonna make this and make money, and I'm just like, probably not, because I can see like I know what the brands like and like, but things are changing. Like everybody is like trying to be more edgy now and like look
Mhm.
for people who are different. So everybody does have a chance, but you just have to do it in the right way.
Is this
True.
like an on-site job that you have, or like work from home?
I work from home, yeah, because the office is based in New York, and they have another office in California and another in the UK. So we all work from home.
Girl, I'm
now.
about to have you get me a job.
And then
Shit.
do you travel for your job?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
I just went to New York for like a camp thing so
Okay.
like we all met for the first time, which
Oh,
is
that's
crazy.
cool.
Because it's like you see these people in these boxes
for so long
every single day, and then seeing them like full flesh body, I'm like you're real. But yeah, so and then we also travel for like events. So
Okay.
I've done like, okay, this is exciting. So you know, like when you see influencers go on brand trips, and you're
Mhm.
like, what the heck? I went on a brand trip and I seen like the behind the scenes. I actually filmed everything, so I need to edit that up and post it.
Oh, can't wait to see that.
Yeah,
That's
so like you
really
can see
dope.
the behind the scenes of like how a brand trip actually works and like
Oh,
all that stuff. So yeah, sometimes we travel for that.
that's cool.
That's
super
pretty
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can help out a lot. Social. I'm just trying to think because like I love social media and like
No,
content
yeah.
and all that stuff. What's your favorite platform to post on, or do you just kind of do all of them all the time?
I do all of them all the time, but I think my favorite is TikTok just
Mhm.
because I feel like the people on there that I've like had follow me,
Mhm.
they actually like grow with me and have a
And they
community.
care.
People watch.
And yeah, they care about what I'm posting. So I'm like,
Mhm.
oh my god, like I've had somebody like where I was gone for a couple months and I
Mhm.
posted and they're like, I've been waiting for you, and I'm like,
Oh.
what? I'm like, wait, me? Like me? So I'm like, yeah, like I love TikTok. Instagram gives me a little bit of anxiety because I feel like Instagram, you have those people from like high school that follows you and you're like, you don't really like me. You're just watching
my
my stuff, and I'm
Honestly.
like, are you judging me? But I'm like, I'm trying to get out of that. So I want
Everybody-
Instagram to be, you
Everybody
know.
knows you the shit. Period. Always have been.
Okay.
It just was you were hiding for a little bit, and when you
Okay.
came out, you came out. And that's all it is.
That's what it is. That's what it is. But it's still like the fear that you have internally, where you're like, what are people thinking? But we shouldn't care about that. We're gonna do what we want. And
Exactly.
we're all gonna
Man,
grow.
and I say too,
gonna do
like
it
social
confidently.
media is like the thing right now. Like social media technology, like people are making money off of it. So
Yeah.
it's like keep doing what you're doing because
Yeah.
you don't.
And if they are judging, like,
Girl, you
Ain't much
making
to
money. They ain't
judge.
paying your bills. Well,
Like,
they are by watching you. But
exactly.
You can watch me and hate me, but I'm
Right.
still gonna get paid.
Literally.
you still watch me, so you're a
Mhm.
fan.
That's the thing. Vivi's quote, her like iconic quote that I created is everybody's rooting for me, and it's basically just to like, cause like how it said like she's supposed to be like my confident
Mhm.
energy. Like if you think that everybody's rooting for you, then they are. Like even if somebody's hate watching you, you're watching, you're giving me a view.
Mhm.
Thank you. Like so, it's like at the end of the day, you're rooting for me, even if you're not. So I just try to have that energy. So I'm hoping Instagram can be a new like exciting platform for me, but for right now, it's TikTok.
Okay, I like TikTok too. TikTok, what's cool about it right now is kind of what you were saying about your job. What I do is right now you have to hit, I think, over 10,000 people on there. I have 23.5.
Whoop.
Girl. That's why I said, girl, I didn't know you did what you did, so have a.
Yes.
But I get a lot of free stuff all the time. Like probably every week every day I check my email. On average now it went from like maybe 1 to 3. I probably get about 5 to 10 companies every day messaging me. But some of them it's like weird. Like TikTok has like group people, so that's where I don't really. It's like
what is that?
What you mean?
not in a bad way.
I know, well, you gotta explain.
Like basically it's like you can tell when a company is messaging you individually, like hey A Pharaoh 5, okay, blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah, and they'll put exactly like the link to it, and I can click the
Mhm.
link. You want to open TikTok, like it'll be legit stuff, and that's how I get free stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'll get emails from like where you can tell like they're sending it to like multiple people,
Oh.
and that's where it's like I don't care to put my information and do all that. Like
Okay.
today I got one
Oh.
literally for like a clear backpack that I can get for Jax or whatever. They're gonna pay me $50 just to promote this video on TikTok. I was like, okay, just to do a clear backpack, okay. So it's like things like that. So,
But I actually do that, and it's interesting that you said like when you see like the group emails, you don't trust it. That's actually the work that I do sometimes. So we do paid campaigns and earned campaigns. So earned
Okay.
is like when the brand basically sends stuff for free.
okay,
And then paid is when we're paying the influencer to do X, Y, and Z post or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So for the earned ones, we send like full email blasts.
So maybe that's what it. Because
Yeah.
the reason too is because I don't. I think because I'm just so used to like when I first started getting these emails from people. Like first, I had to do the reaching out first. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, and I
Mhm.
still like to apply for free things, but
Yeah.
I'd be applying for like the big things. I try for those. But I just don't understand. Like they'll send you like, I guess you can break it down for me how it works with like the huge group thing because it's like it you can just tell like the email format's a little different. They don't send you like a direct link, or at least from the ones I've gotten, those are spam. But I've never really experienced spam like that. But maybe they're just spam ones because you can tell I get the same ones too, and I'm like,
no, some of them probably are spam, but like how
Okay.
ours is sent, it's like, hi, whatever your name is or at name, and then we'll tell you about the campaign. We'll tell you what the product is, and then we'll ask like if you're interested, fill out this form.
the form,
and then we'll send you the link to the form, and then if you respond in like the timely manner or whatever, then we'll send you the product.
Okay, so yeah, that's exactly literally what I do. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I didn't know you did that. So that's actually really interesting.
Yeah.
So you're my person.
So basically, behind the scene version of
She
it.
is.
Yeah.
So she's my behind the. Because that's literally what it is. Like on the email, say, hey, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you get some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Like what? I don't know if you can tell me like what products. I guess do you have a certain like brand that you promote for? Like, do you send certain products?
Yeah. So how it works is we all have different accounts, and accounts are basically the brands. So and then through each account there can be multiple campaigns. So when I first started working here, I was working on QuickBooks, Pandora, the music app, Aperol, the alcohol brand, and then stuff like that. And then as I got farther in, I started doing all L'Oreal brands. I was doing Armani Beauty, Ralph Lauren, Valentino, You to the People, Thayer's.
Wow.
And then now I just got switched over to the Halion suites of brands. Halion is basically like medical stuff. So I'm doing Flonase, the like nasal spray,
Okay.
Benefiber,
He needs that.
and Parodontax, the toothpaste.
Maybe I'm doing it. He needs a nasal spray and all. He can always be using it.
So yeah, so like through each brand, they'll have like different goals or whatever that they want for the campaign. So sometimes it is like a earned where we'll be like, okay, who should we send this product out to that will post like for free or whatever, and then we pick out everybody. So for example, for Armani, like that was like a campaign from like a couple years ago. We sent out they had like a fluid sheer glow like product that you kind of like put on as like a base with your blush and stuff just to give you like a shine.
Okay.
So we just found people who like talked about luxury makeup, and then we sent them the Armani like glow drops or whatever. So yeah.
Okay, so I'm curious now. How do you find people like me? Like, how do you scout? Like, how do you find these accounts? Like me, I don't know how that. Like, I mean, I know from maybe like certain like when you start promoting brands, I'm probably like, okay, she likes this, she likes this. Like, I'm starting to get like I like stuff with hair and makeup, so I get a lot of hair and stuff and makeup.
Yeah.
Or I believe in manifestation, so that's where I'm like. Like I literally call a long time. I'm like, I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start doing this, and I literally probably said it about a year ago, and now I'm getting exactly what I said a year ago. So it's like, but how do you find people?
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways we find people. So the first way that like I really like to do is I literally just like look directly in the source. Like I'll go on TikTok and I'll type in, for example, say they want somebody who has acne. I'll literally type in TikTok, Black girls with acne problems, hashtag morning routine with acne, acne.
Okay.
And then I'll just scroll, and just like click on pages. Oh, you don't have the followers I need. Oh, you don't have this. Oh, you have this. Put you on the list. Oh, you have this. Put you on the list. And then we also have like different platforms that we use too. So like if it's like
that's interesting,
they're looking for a certain follower count, or they're looking for like say they want you to have 50,000 followers on Instagram. Then I'll go onto our like little database thing, type in Instagram, type in 50,000, and then just scroll.
Okay.
Wow.
And then I'll pick like different parameters. So say they'll be like, you have to live in Dallas, you have to live here. Then I'll put those little things in and then just search, and I just find people, put them on the list, and then I give the list to the client, and then they say who they want to work with.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So yeah, it's definitely fun. I love like looking and sourcing because I like to like advocate for people who create, because like I create, so like I'm always like, who can I find? Who can I like push to get their stuff out? So yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I never knew
That's
the
interesting
in-depthness of it.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
No, it definitely is. I feel like when I tell people I do influencer marketing, they're like, "Oh, you're just paying people to say, look at this Coke bottle." I'm like, no, like it's a little deeper than that. Like, and also we kind of like push more for people to not just like, here's this product, but like actually be more creative with it too.
Right.
So like that's why I'm like,
you looking for somebody creative?
Like, yeah, like
that's
I'm
what
like,
do it.
Okay, they do this, but it's all like whatever the client wants. So like, if they're like, we want a blonde girl who does blah blah blah, then I'll be like, okay, blonde hair. Hashtag do my hair with me, and then I'll just scroll. So then I just find people like that.
Start texting, be like, "Hey Paris, hey, you got
you want to put me in right here?"
I'm serious. She's like the inside. I'm on the outside. I'm those people that she looks for. Yeah. Like when it comes, I never actually knew. That's actually really cool. Oh wow. Okay.
Yep, it's my whole job. So yeah, it gets. I just send a lot of emails all day. Like that's what I mean.
That's literally what I get. But I check my email. Like that's the first thing I do in the morning.
Yeah. Like I'm either talking to influencers or brands like all day.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool though.
Do you have to be like on the phone? I'm just curious. Or is it more just like computer?
It's more computer, yeah, because we do like briefs and like everything has to be on the computer because we just do like a lot of negotiations, briefs. Like we do projects from start to finish on the production team that I'm on. So like literally we have to talk to the client all day, see what they want, and then try to like understand with the internal team like what are they looking for. And then we work in, it's just like a lot of back and forth with the client. Then we move into the influencer, and then it's the influencer and the client. And it's just a whole bunch of back and forth until the campaign is done. So, yeah. And then even when the campaign is done, sometimes it's not done because then the client may want to boost, which is when they put paid behind the content, so like when you're scrolling and you see an ad,
Yeah.
that's because they are like, we love that piece of content, we want to put money behind it, so it
Is
pops
that-
up on people's pages.
Is that like how they have it on Facebook with that little boost button?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, if you wanted to boost your own content, you could. Like, so it's just
That's how
putting
it is on
money.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just have to like put money behind it, and then however much money you put behind it, they'll push it to certain pages. So like, if you see somebody that you don't follow, and they're showing you some mascara, and you're like, I don't follow this girl, it's because the company was like, push this to people who are da da da, and it'll go to certain pages.
That's cool.
Wow.
So yeah, it's really
That's cool.
It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I didn't know that. I never, like I said, I've always been like the people that she looks for.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting now that you told me. Like, it makes me get like not in a good way, but like a very different perspective of like, oh wow, like now I see
It's a
like,
lot
how
that
you
goes
guys
into all of it.
scout out.
Yeah.
That's really cool, actually.
It's a lot that goes into it.
That's
And
actually
then
really
like
interesting.
another thing is like how I said like the followers don't matter, because like yeah, the brand will be like, we want macro creators, and macro is like 250,000 plus followers.
Oh, I'm not macro.
But
I was gonna say, what am I considered?
No, you're considered micro.
Okay,
But
at least I'm considered something.
but like even if you have the 250,000 followers, I might put your account in the like thing, and I'll see like you have like a 1% engagement rate, and then I'll be like, okay, you have the followers, but you don't have the engagement, so I'm not gonna work with you, because the brand would be like, we want somebody with 3%, or we want somebody with 5%.
Wow.
So that's why I'm saying like,
I wonder what
if you want to make something, like, it's not just about the followers, it's literally about
Exactly.
the followers and the engagement. So I would prioritize engagement and then let the followers come.
Right.
I feel like I'm like learning
I like
about
that.
myself.
Yeah.
Especially
Like, I'm
for
not
our
kidding.
Vibrant Vibes Instagram page that you guys have to follow.
Period.
That's literally what we have to look for instead
Yeah.
of looking at all the followers. Like, we're almost at 200.
That's analytics, right? Am I saying that right? The
Yeah.
analytics of it, the engagement. Okay,
Yeah.
that's why. Like, that's where, like, what she does. Like, I get so interested in that too, because it's like once you start seeing that, and like even like our last video, I think it had 300 to 400 plays within like 1 or 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you see, and like
Yeah.
I think actually our Instagram account too. When I was reading it, was it last week? It said that in 2 or 3 days it reached over 3.1 thousand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
So you got to keep that engagement up.
Like
Like,
once you
even
start
if-
seeing more
yeah,
progress, you're gonna get there.
Literally, like, don't even just think about the followers. Like, the followers will come, and obviously, I know sometimes it gets frustrating when you're like, where are the followers?
You can get
Because,
20,000
like, I feel
followers,
like that too.
3, you know,
yeah.
so many in like 2 night, 1 night.
Literally, you never know. So like, focus on the engagement, focus on the community, and that's kind of what I like to do. So like, even though I'm like small or whatever, I don't even think about that. I literally post like I'm the biggest in the world, because I'm like, the people who like my stuff and follow me
Make you feel like
they're
you're
my
the
little
biggest,
community.
too.
Exactly.
And that's what I heard too. Like, I always see like videos I'll be on TikTok and it says just post the content, and it's just like no matter what you do, just like I could be feeling all cute one day and I'll be like, post. But you just never know. Like, you see random girls go viral all the time just for putting their face on it.
Literally,
I'm like,
yeah.
It'd be the little things that everybody
Nothing.
goes viral for. Honestly.
yep.
No,
that's why I
seriously.
always just post like random things all the time, or something that's funny to me. It'd be stupid as shit. But I'll post because I think it's funny, so I know
Yeah.
other people think it's funny. Like, she thinks my shit's funny all the time. So,
Because it is funny.
thank you.
So, every time I do something stupid, Ashley's like, you should have posted it. I'm like, I know. I can't plan
That's
out my
fine.
life to the point where I
Oh my
post
goodness.
everything.
Man, that's really
Oh my
cool
gosh.
though. I'm so glad. Like, honestly, I didn't even know about that about you, but it's cool because people just taught me about myself. Because like I never thought about like, damn, like how did these people find me? I mean, you think about like how do you get found or scouted for certain
Yeah.
things? Like, I know I can like, okay, once I've already promoted something, they're gonna see that, be like, okay, I want you to do this now.
Yeah.
I've gotten some cool stuff. But like a lot of things I like to get is for my son too. Like, what did we get? I don't know. It came so fast too. It was like meant for 6-year-olds, but my big kid up there thought it was a fun who's like almost 30. It's like they call it like a digger, like, you know, like construction thing.
Yeah.
Literally, you use a remote control and you can move it around. It has the tracks on it and everything, the lights on it. I'm like, what? But it's like legit, and like if you were to probably buy it off the store, I'd say it's probably at least $60.
Yeah.
And you get it. I got it for free.
Wow.
Yeah, like things like that where it's like, so it's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool. Yeah,
No, it definitely
Dang.
is cool. So yeah.
that's so cool. I did not know that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
I love
girl.
it. And then I get free stuff too, because I'm like,
That's the best
Yeah.
part.
I'm just like, I want that.
No, that's so
Give me
cool.
that.
No, literally. Like
That
I've seen
is.
the certain campaigns. I'm like, yeah, put me on that.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
No, that's so cool. That's so cool. How long you been working with this job?
It's been 3 years. So yeah. quite
How'd you
some
get it? You
time.
just applied online and stuff?
Yeah, I just literally found it on LinkedIn because I
Wait.
started
Okay.
as a marketing intern for like a
Mhm.
digital frame brand. It was very
Okay.
random, but that's what I did after college.
Mhm.
And then I did that for like 6 months, and then
Mhm.
I was just applying, and I came across this. How I started. So this is actually my first big girl job.
That
So
was
I'm like,
perfect.
That's
yeah,
so cool, dude.
it's exciting. I'm like, dang, my first big girl job is like literally what I like to do. So yeah,
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I'm so happy for you.
I know, me too.
Mm-hmm. And you just taught
I'm
me
here
so
thriving.
much. Like, honestly, God, I just got like a whole perspective of all that. 'Cause, like, I never knew that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no,
So that's really cool.
yeah, keep it in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna send you some stuff so you can see. You know,
You said you my plug. 'Cause you know what I do now. I'll show you my page after this. For real. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Okay, girl. You that it girl.
Mhm.
Okay. What else? I feel like I've been like drowning you.
She's like Star
questions.
Drugs right now.
I told you because I love
No,
social
it is
media.
interesting.
Like
I'm
exactly what
fine.
you do for your job is like what I do on TikTok. So
Yeah.
it's really
Mhm.
cool. Like a brain influencer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know you like to travel. Where's your favorite place you've traveled?
Ooh. My favorite place in the world is New York, but my favorite place that I've traveled recently was Japan. Like it was
We were just talking
so
about
beautiful. Like I just love the
Mhm.
whole experience. I love the culture, the food. I just love Asian food in general.
Maybe it's
Ooh.
meant
So
to be.
yeah. You guys want to go?
No, we seriously were just talking about this
She
last
just
night. And I was
talked
showing
about
her
it.
pictures and everything because people that close family friends, they just went to Tokyo, Japan. And I was just
Mhm.
showing her like, look at these pictures, and we were just looking at them. It's just so
Mhm.
like, oh my god, peaceful. Like the building, it's just everything, like the art. Like
Yeah.
I'd love to just see it in person. I'd probably be like,
No,
It's
yeah.
amazing.
yes,
It's so nice.
You don't see that here, like
Mhm.
ghetto up in here. Like I don't know, man.
And sometimes the picture doesn't do it justice.
No,
Compared to
if I
actually
saw
seeing it
that
in
in
person.
person,
No, when you see it, you're
man.
like, wow, like this is real life. And then just like as a black woman with big hair, they were also fascinated in me. So it was
Oh,
like
that's
a,
awesome.
it was just like a cute exchange where like I'm excited to see their culture, they're
Mhm.
excited to see some new culture, and I'm like, this is just like so
That's so
fun and
cool.
cute. So yeah,
Aw.
I vlogged that
That's
whole
so
thing.
cool.
That's on my YouTube channel, so
Go
you can
watch that.
Mhm.
But yeah.
We gonna post a link. We got you.
But yeah, like that was like such a fun trip, and it was just like it just showed me like different things that I discovered that I would be interested in. So I started learning Japanese after I left because I was like I'm fascinated. So yeah,
Wow.
so I'm
Can
like,
you say in something?
Uh,
She said you put me on the spot.
I just gotta know. It's
Let
okay.
me think what to say. I mean, like the basic is konnichiwa. But
All right.
what do you want to hear? Like, I don't know what I should
Anything.
say.
I don't know. I mean, what can you?
Uh,
How are you?
oh, I can say nice to meet you.
Okay, say that.
Okay, doji yoroshiku.
Okay.
Konnichiwa, doji yoroshiku.
Aw.
Okay.
Okay. That's cool. That's, I don't know that. So good job.
Yeah.
That's way ahead of me.
Good job, Paris.
Okay, girl.
I'm
That's
on
so
Duolingo
cool.
and I'm very beginner, so. But I just want to learn because
That's
I
super
definitely want to go
cool.
back. So I'm like, I want to be able to talk to them because some conversations they knew like a little bit of English, but when they didn't, it was just like we're on Google Translate, like, hello.
Okay, so we actually just talked about this yesterday. Because me and her, funny, we were just talking about maybe it is
Yeah.
we were talking about going there, and I would love to see like the food, like everything, just like how they are there. And she said that she goes, we would probably need to learn their language. Do you
But
get?
no, you actually don't. They
See,
are
that's
so
where-
accountable. Like it's
Because I
so
know it's
crazy.
a lot of tourists there.
Yes, it's so crazy how
Okay.
America doesn't think about anybody else, but other countries do. When
Really?
Japan, a lot of stuff is pictures. So if you can see like the Japanese characters, but you're like, I don't know what that says. Just point, and they'll be like, okay, and like you don't have to say anything because they make everything so accessible. So you literally don't have to know the language to get around.
Okay.
So yeah, you can literally just go like it'll be respectful to just learn at least how to say hi and then thank you, but you know
I
stuff
definitely
like that.
would. No, that's really cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
What was your favorite thing to eat
Ooh, probably the ramen. I love ramen. Period. It's so fresh, so delicious. Like great. And then I ate like a lot of fresh sushi.
Okay.
I know it hit different.
Yes,
I know
it
it
was
hit
like
way
fresh.
different.
Probably made right in front of her too.
Literally. So yeah,
That's so cool.
that was fun too.
What was your favorite thing to do there? You obviously see everything.
Oh, I think my favorite thing besides like seeing everything, we did these like monkey carts. It's like Mario Karts. You literally drive in the city, like on the roads, the actual street. Like
Oh my god.
real cars are
We need to
driving
go.
next to you, and you get to drive and like basically tour the city through your own little cart.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that is adorable.
And we dressed up as little characters. So I was my Melody. I love Sanrio, so I was my Melody. And then my
That's
boyfriend,
so
he was like the
cool.
little aliens off of Toy Story, and
Oh,
we like drove around. So yeah, we were driving around Tokyo dressed up as characters. Like that was so fun.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
that was super fun.
I would have threw banana. Mario Kart.
Oh no.
Or shell.
Let somebody speed up.
But it's just so crazy because like they don't drive on the same side as us, so we're
Oh,
like
hell no.
just following the guide. Like, don't get lost because
I did.
I don't know where
Sorry, I'm from America.
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah, but no, it was super fun.
That's so
That's
cool.
awesome.
See, I definitely want it. I've thought about it many times. And plus, too, like me, I grew up with fast cars, so I'm really into like car shows. Like every summer, my boyfriend and I would go to car
Me
shows.
too.
Yes.
I love car
Me
shows.
too. That's what we do. Like all the cruises that come down, we go to 4th Street in Taylor. That's where they do a lot of the more not drag racing, but they like to get rowdy over there. We love to do that kind of stuff, and I've always told my work like I used to do Sunday Fun Day. You know what that is?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Sunday Funny, they don't have it. I don't know if they do. Not in the same location. Me and my friends used to go. It was this pit that was in Detroit.
I
But
never can remember where it's at.
I know.
You
Well,
went
they-
to?
Well, they always told me about it.
Oh.
But it was so fun though. Like I mean, it'd be crowded with people, and basically everyone would surround the pit, and then they do the drifting.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of sketchy, but I mean, it was
Yeah.
just always good vibes. Like everyone was always on the same. It was just really cool. Like nothing ever bad happened. Like
yeah.
cops actually, it was legal too because we had it in a area. Like we were in the streets doing it.
Right.
And I remember cops would roll by, and of course they'd be like, but they could not pull people over for it
Right.
or do
Wow,
anything.
really?
So yeah, it was a safe environment. Like it was fun. I mean, people get rowdy in it, but
Yeah.
I've always been into cars, and I know that they say like they do that in Tokyo. Like I think it's kind of like the Fast and Furious.
Yeah. I never saw
Ooh.
like any racing, but you see a lot of cool cars.
Cool cars.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like just
I
a
love to
regular
see that.
day sweet car, and you're like,
I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
'Cause I just know the culture. Everything is so different there, and like from pictures that I saw, it looks so beautiful. Like the nature and everything. Like oh my
Mhm.
god,
it's super pretty.
that's so cool. I gotta go now.
Well, it's on our list. We're gonna make a
Yeah.
list because I definitely want to
Definitely
travel
go.
a lot more.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
gonna go.
Do
That'd be so
everything.
fun. How like okay, so you guys went. How was the traveling? Like how many hours?
It was so long. Super long. The flight, I think it's like 14 hours. Yeah.
Was it a comfortable flight?
I mean,
Is it like your basic flight?
it's a normal flight. But that
Dang.
wasn't my first
Was there
long
any
flight.
stops?
No. Just
Whoa,
straight,
you on a
yeah.
straight through flight?
Yeah, but that wasn't my first long flight.
Dang.
My first long flight was actually to London. I think that's like 12 hours. And it was the same thing. Just like
Mm.
standard flight. The
I
only
mean,
thing
I
about
guess
that
if you
one,
can
it
get
was
yourself to sleep, like
Yeah.
if I think I could do it if I did like a night. If we did like a nighttime flight, then it's
Yeah.
like you'd be wanting to just go to sleep anyway. So it's
Mhm.
like
because with Japan, you want to leave here in the morning, so then you get there and it's still daytime. Because you'll be flying through the night, and then you get there in the day. That's what we did. So we
Okay.
left here in the daytime, and then we went there, it was daytime.
Oh.
Because we flew through night in our, spirit of the world,
Mhm.
and then went to their day. So we like
Wow.
got to land and then actually start doing stuff.
what's the
That's
time
cool.
difference?
Oh my god, what is the time difference? Let me see. Because
I'm
that
curious
was,
about that now.
it's a complete,
I know it's got to be different. That's interesting. I
let's
didn't even
see.
think about that.
yeah, because you definitely want to like get used to the time. So they're 13 hours ahead. So it's
Oh.
11 a.m. there now, and it's 10 p.m. here. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'd leave at like 10 at night. Be like, damn, how are we still here at 10 at night?
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
I swear to God, I'd be like, what
That's
happened?
No, exactly. But
That'd
no,
be
the flights
weird.
isn't bad. Like, you have to. I use like a time shifter so that I can get used to their time zones because I
Right.
didn't want to like be extra tired.
Oh, that would screw me
And
up.
yeah, and it taught you
would.
like what to do. So like when to wake up, when to go to sleep. So
That's
like,
like a
it
whole
had
day
me.
ahead almost.
Yeah,
That'd be so weird.
yeah. So it like
Be
had
like
me
time
sleep a lot on the
traveling.
plane. Yeah,
Wow.
literally time travel.
And then it's like you
Literal.
come back and it's like you went back a day.
No,
here.
yeah,
Oh, that's weird. to
and
think
it's
about.
like
I'd be like, huh?
yeah.
Like
When you get
went-
back, it's
I
like
feel like a glitch.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be weird to me.
Yeah, because like every time
Wow.
we like were wanting to post something, we took pictures our day, but
Mhm.
then we wouldn't post pictures until your next day. So like we would already be
I don't know
yeah.
if you girl. I know how mean you are. I don't know. We'd be like, huh? Oh my god.
No, you would get used to it.
You get used to it. Like you'll adapt eventually.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm. Like my
Oh, that's so
aunt,
weird to
she
think
travels
about.
a lot like Paris because she works for P&G, and right now she's in London.
Yeah.
And what did you say? How many hours difference is that one?
How many is London? Yeah, because that was hard too. Because when I was in London, like I was trying to talk to my family, they're 5 hours ahead, so it's
Oh,
3 a.m.
well, that's not that bad, but like
Mhm.
that's a whole day, 11 hours. I'd be like, hello. Oh, it's okay, it's yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
But the
Thank
worst
God.
part about London is like when they're sleeping, you're up. So it's like you can't really.
See, I always
yeah.
that's one thing I'm like a weirdo with that, but I always think about things like that just randomly sometimes. Like, oh wow, it's like a whole day ahead. Like
Yeah.
Japan, like it's a whole day ahead there, and they already went through this day.
Exactly.
Right.
It's like
no,
weird
it's
to think about stuff
crazy.
like that.
It really
Mm.
is. It's
That's
so
weird.
interesting. when
That's
you
still
think
the
about
fun
it.
part about traveling too.
Yep.
It makes
Well,
it so
even like going
different.
down south, like what is it?
It's like
It's
an hour.
yeah, I was about to say-
maybe two.
Yep, it
Maybe.
is.
I
Because if
think
you
it's- yeah.
cross, like I know last time we drove, and it's just like the time difference. a
It
little
shows.
bit.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow. It's
Yeah.
so weird to think about stuff like that.
Like when we were in Indiana and Chicago and stuff like that, it was literally just an hour.
Yeah, they're an hour back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. That's weird.
Mm-hmm. It's the
Yep.
slightest little change.
5 o'clock. Oh, it's in 6 o'clock now.
Yes, like
Yeah.
I remember I had called my dad and I was like, he can't answer it. Then I thought about it, I was like, oh, it's 12 o'clock there. He's probably sleeping. Like I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
So
Wow. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that was a lot. That made me think a lot. That's cool. Thank you for teaching me so much. I feel like I learned a lot today.
I
Wow.
love that.
I feel like I did. Thank you. That's pretty cool. Look, we covered what else? Is there anything
think
you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Okay, girl. I mean, unless we covered everything, but if you want to talk about anything,
I don't know.
it's all
Let's
about you.
okay. Let's talk about this. Can be our little last thing. Everybody can talk about their favorite like things in fashion right now
Okay.
because it's summer. Like everybody's changing their styles at this moment. It's getting super hot. So like, and we live in Michigan, so it's humid as well.
Yeah, today was bad.
So yeah, like, what are your guys' favorite fashion summer moment?
I love to wear like a good sundress. Like I just this good go to. It's comfy, and then you still feel good. You look good, and it fits your curves just how it's supposed
It's easy.
to. Exactly, very easy. I'm comfortable. I'm good. That's all
I
that
love
matters
that.
to me.
I think with me right now, being summertime, but I like to always show off my tattoos because
Mhm.
bitch, these weren't cheap.
So yeah, like let me show these.
But I just like, I mean, I love being summertime. I love to go on drives, and I like me and my son. I'm home a lot, so we go run errands. Like he's such a little good car buddy. Like he always knows, like okay, we're going. Like he always brings stuff to the door. But I just love summertime. I love driving around. I have a sunroof. That's like the favorite thing in my car.
Oh, I love.
Oh,
So I be rolling that down. I don't know. I like summertime. I like when it's not too hot, but it's like I don't know, like nice mid-70 weather. Like today was a
Mhm.
little humid,
Yeah.
but but I don't know. Fashion wise though, just anything.
Show off.
Tattoos, girl.
Period. I like
Yeah.
that.
I definitely miss my drop top because that would be the best part about summer. Like as soon as it get hot, yo,
Yeah.
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 Yes, I had a Fiat, but she was beautiful. Her
That-
name was
it
Sky.
went
She was
fast.
everything. Everybody be like,
Be
is
like
that
Mario
Kyla?
Kart.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Hit those corners. Gone. And then like she was a drop top. It just made her so different. And like on the summer nights, you just chilling, you looking at the stars. I could literally be in my
No,
car
that's
and
so
do that.
nice.
It was such
That's
a
cool.
vibe.
That would be so nice, especially at nighttime. That kind of
Mhm.
makes cool.
So I literally went from having a drop top to having nothing. My car doesn't have a sunroof or nothing. I'm like, damn.
I've always had, well, besides my first car, but this car and the last car I had, which is like a kind of like an escape. They both had sunroofs. Like
Yeah.
that got me. As soon as I got the sunroof, I was like,
Yeah, not going back.
I like the sunroof.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a sunroof, but I have a Jeep, so I can take the top off. But it's like a lot of work to do.
Okay, girl.
But I do because I'm like, I want my hair blowing.
Yes, you want
Aw.
your whole vibe in the
It's
car.
like in Michigan too, we get different seasons. It's not where it's
Yeah.
warm all year round, where it's like you gotta enjoy them. When we do get warm, because it's gonna
No,
be cold,
yeah.
cold. It gets cold here.
We enjoy it as soon as it happens. I
No,
swear.
literally.
Except
Yeah.
for today. Today was a little too
Yeah,
much.
it was just
Sticky.
humid. That was the
Mhm.
thing. So I'm trying to think like, what do I like to wear when it's humid? I just want to be in the house. Like I don't care. It's too much. But if it's just like a beautiful summer day, I also love a dress. I love a maxi dress.
Mm-hmm.
Or I really like to. I like shirts that have like a lot of prints and then just like a basic bottom, just to
Okay.
like be more bright and fun.
Yes.
And then I love crazy shoes, so like a platform or
Ooh.
just like fun stuff, just to like make your summer outfit pop. Because I feel like in the summer you have to wear less, so you have to
Yes.
like let the pieces talk to like
Okay,
show. You know?
period. Okay, teach us something, Paris.
She already taught me so much within like I don't even know how long we've been talking.
So then I have one more question for you. Okay, that's how Paris dress. How is Vivi
Okay.
dress?
Vivi.
Ooh,
Yes.
Okay, so Vivi is definitely the mini skirts vibe. She's gonna
Ooh.
wear like cute like vintage tops. So I have
a
like
brat style.
yeah. Well, honestly, that's how I dress
love
in
brat
general.
style.
Yeah,
That's like when you
yeah.
talk about I'm like brat style.
Yeah, like when people see me, they're like,
Ooh.
"You look like a brat," and I'm like, "That is the best
That
compliment
was
That's
my
a perfect
shit.
compliment.
I was not
So,
a Barbie
yeah.
girl. I was a brat style girl.
So,
I love my
yes.
brat. Oh, you Barbie?
I did both. Calm down. Hold on.
It's
I had
okay.
both. I had
It's
my
okay.
scene. I had it all.
Okay,
Ooh,
yeah,
I like
I
my
love
scene.
My
my
scene was like an adult brat to me.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it seemed like.
I don't know
Yeah.
if they have it. Oh, so we just
Yeah.
But no, I'm definitely a Bratz girl, and I try to embody Bratz through my clothes. But Vivi is like Bratz down plus Video Vixen down, so she's gonna be like Bratz but super cute and kind of like more sexy vibe.
Okay.
I feel like my typical like hairstyle is more like long dresses, long skirts, kind of like earthy fairy style.
Okay.
So like I like do both because I feel like fashion is fluid. I don't like when people are like, I only dress like this. Like I don't. I dress any type of way. Right now I'm super comfortable, but like
it's still a whole vibe.
the next
though.
day it'll be literally a mini skirt, and the next day it'll be a long skirt.
The necklace
and like
makes your outfit.
literally.
That's
so,
why when you
yeah,
first
I'm
walked
like,
up, I was like,
love
I like your necklace,
accessories
girl.
and like just playing around with different stuff, like my nails, my hair, like everything
Yes.
makes the outfit. So I feel like I just like to play around with stuff.
Okay.
Okay, girl, you that it girl.
Thank
You inspire me.
Thank you.
Is there anything? I feel like I just learned so much. Like I'm just.
No, I'm glad.
I love learning. Like I really do. So,
I love
and I love learning.
sharing.
Like now that I think it's so cool. I didn't even know that you did that. Like that I'm like a brand influencer.
She said I'm correct myself.
But I think it's cool to know how you guys find us because it did make
Mhm.
me curious. Like, I mean, obviously, okay, you post this product, you're gonna get the company, but like, I hear all the time different people. I'm like, how did you
Yeah.
find me? Or like, how do you find my account every day? Which is really cool.
Yeah.
So it's cool to know like inside work and then we're like the outside work.
No, yeah.
And it, honestly,
I'm
you
like,
guys make it really easy.
yeah.
Like you do. Like, I mean, I know you do more the in depth, but like when I talk to these companies, it's like sign out form, and you don't really give personal information, which I like that. They don't ask nothing. I've never had a
Okay,
company
good.
ask. Yeah, I've never had a company. Oh, put in your credit card. I've never put my card
Oh yeah,
information.
no,
Good.
don't.
Which that's how you. Yeah, no, girl.
Yeah.
But I've never had that because when I started doing this, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, well, if I gotta do all this, I'm not trying to. You don't know. I don't need someone to get in my account. But like, it's just okay. What's your name? What's this? And you just need to obviously give shipping, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
that's it. And then Monday within a week, I'll get an email saying, hey, this arrived at your house, or hey, your TikTok sample, and you just post a
Exactly.
video, and then bam.
Yeah. So
It's
yeah.
really easy. So that's cool.
No, it is cool, and that's why I'm like, I like that I learned this part because I don't think I want to do this forever. But like now that I know all of this, I'm like, I know how I can take this into my own stuff
You
or
can
like
take
another
this
job or
experience
like
and like,
yeah.
I mean, really, just like I said, you're creating your own brand already, so you can really use this information and skills. Like I always believe, whatever like you things you go through in life, experience anything, they're meant to be in your life to teach
Yeah.
you something. So this right now could really be teaching you, hey, like I can use these skills to branch out my own brand, do this for my own company one day. Like you just don't know.
Yeah.
So that's really
true.
Cool. Girl, I know that's right. So.
some bad bitches right
Mhm. No, that's really cool. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you
You
for
taught me
having
so much.
me.
That's really cool. I love learning from people, like for
I
real.
love that.
So that was really cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Love it.
Anything else? Okay, girl.
Yay!
Thank you everyone for
Thank you for
watching.
coming, Paris.
Thank you.
Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for teaching all of us and even teaching me about my own self a little bit, which is pretty cool. And all
then
the inside work.
all of Paris's links will be in the bio.
Yep. Alrighty. Thank you, y'all. Goodbye.
Bye.